The other one that looks like a lipstick that they call it the nickname the lipstick. That was built for the 1992 World Exposition. Seville had two World Exposition. One was American Exposition, to be more specific, and the other one it was a World Exposition. For the first one was in 1929. Which year? The year that the economy crashed, right? Remember 1929? And the second one was 29, but with the numbers changed, 92. And in 1992 was built this lipstick, and that is located, you know where? In an island. And where is that island? At the river. We call it the Isla Mágica, the magic island. Yeah. So we know that the magic island, and you saw that yellow cake, yeah, over there. It looks like a cake near the lipstick. That's also at the magic island, and they built it as a hotel, and now they're office building. This is an office building, but it was originally built for this World Exposition 1992. Yeah. And then the other World Exposition, the one that I mentioned before, 1929, with the Black Friday, was Black Friday, right? It's the nickname, right? On that year, Seville, they wanted to invest a little bit because, Sevilla wasn't going on a good period of their history. So they said, why don't we make a Ibero-American exposition? And they say, yeah, why not? So they call all the Ibero-American countries, including the United States, by the way, and they say they all accept it. They say, yeah, sure. So they all came to Seville and they built a building with these characteristics of their own countries. So the United States will build a building like a typical American building. The Mexicans, typical Mexican building. Guatemala the same, blah blah. Colombia and all these countries, they will have their own building representing their own country. So you go in that country. Oh, look, this is the Guadalquivir River. It's very brown because of all the rain. Look, Guadalquivir River. Yeah, here we are crossing the river. Yeah. So, they were organizing this Ibero-American exposition for a few years, and then when the year arrived, we had the Black Friday happening, and it was a big disaster because all the world economy went down. It was terrible. It was a disaster. Nobody came. Sevilla lost a lot of money, but guess what? They still have these beautiful buildings still standing here, and that's going to be part of the city tour tomorrow. We're going to see these beautiful buildings. Most of them they turn into consulates, yeah, like the American consulate, the Guatemalan consulate, etc., etc. Yeah. So that's also part of the city. Huh? Yeah, Seville was founded by the Romans, and it was called Hispalis, by the Romans. There is actually not far from here, just 16 miles from the city. There is another city that was that's still standing, from a Roman city, still standing, yeah? From the Roman times. Yeah. Seville keeps growing. It's a very comfortable city to live in. It's very elegant, and you'll see there is a lot of bicycles because it's very flat. So it's nice to walk to ride a bike from one end to the other because of this, being so flat. And look on your left hand side, and you'll say, "But Amaya, what is this? Is this a parking lot? What is this? Is this abandoned, Why are all these poles with electricity on top? What are they doing here? Well, Seville has got two very important events happening every year in spring. One is what we call the Semana Santa, the Holy Week, Easter break, and the Holy Week. There are passages. There is every year changes, like in your country, right? It's a Catholic tradition, and they make processions of different statues that are in different parish churches. Yeah, for example, the Virgin Mary of Macarena. Have you ever heard of Dale alegría a tu cuerpo Macarena, que te cuenta la Macarena? Macarena is the patron saintress of Seville. The singers are from Seville, so that's why they sang this song is a tribute to their patron saintress, Macarena. And the Macarena, it's a church that has the Macarena Virgin Mary of Macarena. The statue is there, and once a year, in the Holy Eastern time, they bring her and they decorate her with a lot of flowers and candles around her, and 60 men carry her slowly, and those are what we call the pasos, procession. They are procession marches, yeah, and they go all around the old town, yeah. And like this, there are like hundreds of these, because there are hundreds of parish houses. Look on the left hand side, you can see the Giralda, yeah, the tower of the bell tower of the cathedral. We just passed the Triana. Triana is on the left hand side. On the right hand side, you can see the boats and everything. Is the old town of Seville, yeah. So we just Guadalquivir again, yeah. It's just entering the city. So the procession of the Holy Week, the penitents. This is the name. The men and women that carry candles and they walk with the Virgin Mary, or also some images of Jesus Christ, also, yeah, because because they celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ, right? Well, this goes like you will see some in the souvenir shops, some little statues of men and women wearing like a hat, like the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, but this has nothing to do with the Ku Klux Klan. It's much older than the Ku Klux Klan. The Ku Klux Klan was from the 20th century. I'm talking about centuries ago. So they wear a hat like this with a cone, and each brotherhood, each church, they have their own color. It can be purple, it can be black, it can be white, it can be green, yeah, it can be red, yeah. So each of them have their own color, yeah. So if you see one of these little statues in the souvenir shops, don't get afraid. It has nothing to do with Ku Klux Klan, okay? Nothing like that, okay? It's the Eastern or the Holy Week processions, yeah. That's one thing. The other is that place that I was pointing out to you that was completely empty, yeah? That is the what they call the April Fair. There is a fair going on in April in Seville. It's called La Feria de Sevilla, Sevilla's fair, and different political parties, families, bars and restaurants. They buy a specific place. They buy a spot in that area. And they build a little tent, a huge tent, and they serve food and drinks, and they play music. Sometimes live music, and sometimes just music on the speakers, right? And people go there and have a drink, and it's a socializing moment. And all the people from Seville, they dress up with these flamenco dresses, and the men with these pants that very tight pants for gentlemen, yeah, like the ones you're gonna see on the flamenco dance, yeah, very tight. So and some of them even they go on their horses, on top of the horses, and they go on their horse carriages, yeah. So the whole city is full of party and people are drinking and eating and singing and clapping, and it's like party, party, party for one full week. Yeah, and that happens there where we just pass by. Yeah, that's the center of the epicenter of the place, but everywhere there is party, but everybody goes there. Yeah, everybody wants to go there. All right, so we're reaching the hotel. Yeah, this neighborhood was built in the 70s, 80s, 90s even, and closer to our hotel even in the 90s and beginning of the 21st, sorry. So I'm gonna point out to you where the hotel is located and some of the restaurants in case you wanna go for dinner tonight, well, near the hotel. The hotel also have a restaurant. Listen, the hotel, the breakfast room and the restaurant is on the first floor. First floor for Spanish people is one floor. 0 floor is ground floor for us. Yeah? So if I say first floor is, you press number 1. It's the second for you. So you press on the elevator, you press 1, that's first floor. If you want to go to the ground floor, that's 0 floor. Or B for baja, for base, the base. Yeah? Base. B for base. Yeah? 0 or B, depending on, yeah. So we're entering, it's like we're entering through the base. We have to go up, you have to go up one level for the restaurant and then for breakfast. Breakfast is served from 7 a.m. till 10:30. You have it in your papers that I gave you with all the schedules in case you want to double check there. Yeah, so that's the breakfast for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, right? You'll need to go to the first floor, 1 floor. Okay. Those of you having twin rooms, 2-bedded rooms, this hotel don't have enough twin rooms. So what they have is they well, it's not that they don't have enough. That's the way they organize it here. Is that they have a big bed and another bed, big one, but it's like a sofa bed, but it's very comfortable. Okay, it's like there are two. Gonna see a big bed and a bed sofa. Yeah, so that's the way it works in this hotel, but it's very comfortable still. Okay, just want to advise you that. Okay, if you see that it's not a mistake, it's the way it is in this hotel. It has this particularity. It's different. Okay, Spain is different. It's only at this hotel. Okay. Now, when we get to the hotel, you'll see. Oh, they're building this tramway that takes you to Puerta de Jerez. Puerta de Jerez. Puerta means door. Jerez, like the sherry wine. Puerta de Jerez is from our hotel. It's only I think it's 3 stops away. You buy on these vending machines. You can see there. You buy the ticket, right? And within 3 stops, you are right next to the cathedral. Or you can walk about half an hour. Or you can take a taxi. They're very inexpensive. No more than 7-8 euros also. So you can share with 4 people in total in a taxi. Yeah? But you have the tram, and you have the taxi, and you have the feet, of course, to walk if you wish. Yeah? It's pretty much straightforward. What else? I'm going to show you where the shopping mall is located. So here you take the tram, you take it from here, and it has to go to your left. Okay, this direction, left, And this is the line number 1, line T1 for tram 1, okay? There are not many tram lines anyways, yeah? And it's exactly 5 stops to the Archive of the Indies, which is right next to the cathedral, okay? Look, on your left-hand side, this is the soccer stadium, right next to our hotel, the one I was telling you about, right?
You said restaurants.
Okay, we're gonna cross around. Yeah, we're gonna go around because we have to go around because the hotel is on the other side, so we can't go. You know, some of the streets are only one-way streets, so we have to go all around. Okay, so I'll show you. But where is it? We just passed it. Okay. Oh, this is on the right-hand side. This is a beautiful hospital, the San Juan de Dios, San John of God. We can translate it. Beautiful. It's the typical civilian architecture.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna turn around because we just passed the hotel. We're gonna turn around on this roundabout, so we're all on the same side of we don't need to cross the street. There is a sushi bar. You can see here. There's a few. This is already our neighborhood. Okay, so listen. Now to check in as a group. This is the first time we're gonna check in as a group. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take everything from the bus. Yeah. Everything that you need, because you are not going to see the bus, some of you, till the day after tomorrow. If you need to leave anything, you can leave it. Yeah, it's the bus is going to be locked, and that's it. But then you take everything, and then you take your carry-ons, the ones that are down there also, the carry-ons, and we'll take care of your big luggage with the tags on, the gate 1 tags on, the green or the yellow or the orange tags on. We'll take care of it, okay? It will take about half an hour to, more or less, half an hour to 45 minutes, because we're 39 suitcases. We have to mark them and we have to bring them into your rooms. So if anyone is in a hurry to get their suitcase, once it's inside the hotel, you can take it yourself, okay? So, but we'll do it. If not, if in case that you want us to do it, we're gonna do it. But in case you wanna do it, it's also okay. Look at LIDL, Lidl. This is a German chain of supermarkets, and it's a supermarket. In case you wanna check it out, it's not far from our hotel. We're again here by the San Juan de Dios. And right in front of this street, you see this street, you walk all straight ahead, and you get to the cathedral. Can you see, maybe the one, not in the back, but in the front, you see the Giralda, the cathedral. So it's actually very, very well located. Here, if you turn to your right, here, right behind your shoulders, on that corner, there is a Goiko, Goiko. That's for hamburgers. If you're looking for hamburgers, in the corner there is a hamburger place. A bank, Unicaja Bank, ATM. Yeah, here on the left-hand side. Okay, if you take this street here on the left, this street. Can you see this little street over there? Yeah. Okay, the second, on the second block, there is a nice restaurant, very nice restaurant. Opens. The only thing is that they open. They have European timetables. Yeah, 8:30 they open. Yeah, but if you're going to that's when they open. But they have amazing Spanish food. But they do it in a very. They do it. This food is like local food, but with they experimenting. Like for example, the tomato soup. They also add, for example, mango or things like this. It's like it's fusion kitchen. Yeah, it's on there on that street. Yeah, and then you have Santa Gloria. Well, this is more of a bakery. You have ramen. Also on this other street, yeah, that was that one behind. But on this street, this little one, can you see on your left hand side?
Yeah.
Yeah. On that street, there is also another restaurant. You have to go 1, 2, 3, and it's called. There's a pizza place to take away. It's a takeaway pizza in case you want to do that. Yeah. And as you can see, there the restaurants is another one here, and also at the shopping mall, which is on the right hand side. Yeah, the shopping mall is here on the right hand side, a huge shopping mall, Nervión. All right. So this is our hotel. This is the entrance here. Can you see H for the hotel and then flags? Yeah. So there are stairs to go to the first floor and also elevator. Okay. So let's